Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Life with Mama B. Glad to have you back. Just remember, this is my series of going through fibromyalgia, my journey. Today, I'm going to talk about fibromyalgia diet. Now, this is the thing that really helped me move out of that place of everyday pain, everyday, all day pain. Is I had to change my diet. And so nobody ever told me that I had to change my diet. But remember, I refused the medication. So I start, just getting on the internet, looking up things about fibromyalgia. And I started to looking up those things that cause fibromyalgia flare-ups or fibromyalgia pain. So just going to share with you today some of those things that I did that helped me in my fibromyalgia journey. The first thing was the sugars, the sweets. Those things help. The sodas, the candy, anything that has, the sugar in it. A lot of sugar causes pain. It causes inflammation. It causes weight gain, which causes stress on the body and which causes the fibromyalgia pain. So you have to get rid of, a lot of the sugars. Now you probably won't cut out all sugars in your diet, but you can cut out sugar in your diet, the excessive amount of sugar in your diet, because that causes the fibromyalgia pain. Another thing is the citrus fruits, the citrus juices, the orange juice, the pineapple juice. Those type of things bring about fibromyalgia pain, cause inflammation and weight gain also. Another thing was something that I love, y'all. I love tomatoes. I love tomatoes. And I found out that tomato paste, just an excessive amount of that causes the fibromyalgia pain. And I was so devastated and didn't want to receive it. But I had to cut back on the tomatoes, the tomato paste, those things, because I loved spaghetti. I loved chili, all of those things. So, just had to tweak my diet and cut back on a lot of those things. And then there is the carbs. I had to cut back on the carbs, the bread. And listen, everybody know that I love bread. Mama B love bread. Cornbread. I love the dinner rolls with the butter on them. I love bread. And I loved bread so much when my grandmother was living, she made sure she kept me with bread. So, being a little vindictive sometime when we have family dinners, I let my big sister know if she don't fix me no cornbread, I'd be like, Grandmama wouldn't be pleased with you. You don't fix me that bread. See, that's what I'm talking about. Those type of things cause the fibromyalgia pain. So changing your diet is everything. You're eating, cutting out the sodas and all of those sweet juices. Some of the fruit, we have to be careful with fruit. We always think that fruit is just like really good, but we have to be careful with the fruit, the pastas, those type of things. Red meat, they say red meat. I don't cut out everything in my diet, but I did cut back a whole lot, and it has done wonders for me with this disease. So, with fibromyalgia, you have to watch your diet. Listen, there are changes being made every day, and we use the internet for everything. So get on there and learn about some of those things. Now, some people, join the support groups. If you need the support group, please, by all means, join the support group. Now, me, I would, if I needed a support group, trust me, I would join the support group. But I have a support team that is on me day in and day out So I don't have to worry about a support group. And so that's good too. But whatever is going to help you, whatever is going to relieve you of that pain, I say do that. Get involved with that. Your life. Don't just depend on the medication, because the medication can cause more hurt than healing. So you don't want to just be dependent upon medication, and then, you're not mobile, you're not doing things in life, you're not living. You're not living your life. And I want to live my life. And so I'm able to do that because I'm mindful of my diet. I'm mindful of the foods that I eat and how I prepare my food, because a lot of fried foods. I'm mindful of my weight. I am very mindful of my weight, and I'm always, paying attention to that. My exercise, working out, those different things. You may not be able, to just do this long, drawn out workout, doing all of these different workouts. You may not be able to do that. You may just be able to walk on the treadmill a little bit and maybe do a couple of sit ups. Whatever it is that you can do, keep moving. That is the key to it all. Sometimes you have to move against the pain. I've had pain so bad many days, but I had to get up and move against the pain so that I won't sit down, get stuck, get stiff, can't move. And then if you let days and weeks and months go by, you lose your ability to function. So you lose your ability to walk. That's why some people are in the wheelchairs. You lose your ability to move. And so it's not worth that. You can still live. Like I said in the previous video, I don't care if it's fibromyalgia, if it's MS, if it's lupus, whatever it is, do not submit to the symptoms. Make the symptoms submit to you. Don't submit to the symptoms. Do what it is you have to do. And diet is one of the things that you have to pay attention to. You're going to have to change your diet. It wasn't an easy thing. I didn't change it all at once. But, once you get to the place of flare up and pain, you will change it right away. If you're in enough pain, you'll change it. So, just thanking God for the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding that He has given. And I thank God that I didn't have to submit to the medication, because they tried so many different medications. I was just like, no, I don't want to keep taking medication, and you all don't know what's going to work. So I decided to go at this thing with God. So I jumped on that internet. I started getting knowledge about it. I started looking up things, to find out what the triggers are, and then what triggers the triggers. And so diet was one of the main things for me. And so once I changed my diet, I was able to, function more. And then I still have to be mindful, because we'll change our diet and then we'll get back in that same routine again. You're feeling better, then you feel like, okay, I'm just going to eat a little bit of this, or I'm just going to eat a little bit of that. And that little bit turns into a little bit every day. And next thing you know, you're gaining the weight back, then the pain is coming back, and all of that. But you have to be mindful of your diet. You have to be mindful of your weight. Listen, be mindful of your mind. And so that's continued prayer. Continue to pray. Continue to keep your body covered. Continue to keep your body submitted unto God. And, listen, I'm going to say this, and some of y'all, I don't know how you're going to take it, but listen, this is the truth that I know. All of the promiscuous things that you are doing with your body, and you're dealing with these challenges in your body, stop that. Treat your body, because listen, this is the vehicle that God has given to house our spirit. We have to be we have to be more mindful. We have to be more mindful. We have to be more grateful for this body. If you want this body to work for you, you got to work for this body. And so not just, the things that you eat, the diet, the motivation, the activity, but then those type of activities too. So you have to be mindful of it. You have to respect your body. You have to, pay attention to your diet so that when you have the challenges, you can move through these challenges and still live life functional. Once again, go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell so that you will know when I, Mama B, put up another video. All right, guys, have a good evening. Bye.